Hello there, everybody. This is Nathan Simmons, the main person that did the Eastview Students High School filming. Um, and it's weird coming back on here after so long, but I want to give you guys an update on my life and what I've been up to. So I'm coming back to any guys that are still on the channel, that still, want to see stuff being posted. Um, You are able to follow my life, though, on my main YouTube channel for what I post anyway, and I'm going to be getting better about daily vlogging on that channel so you guys can see what's going on there. But as far as church-related things, what have I been up to, what have I been doing, stuff like that. So after that video that I made a while ago about, what happened with the whole channel, basically, yeah, after that I was trying to figure out where God wanted me, and he did provide. He brought me. Sorry, I'm trying to get my phone to stand up. I don't really have a accurate tripod stand for a phone because that is what I'm filming on. But I was trying to figure out where God wanted me and what He wanted me to do. So that next, I believe it was the next weekend, even after everything happened, I was looking up churches and stuff, and just trying to figure out where God wanted me, and praying about different buildings that He might want me to go to. And so I tried to go to one church, and it started out being my full thing, where I ended up knowing that I belonged as soon as I went there. So let me tell you about that a little bit. So I go over to Vale Church is the name of the church. I went there with a friend that I had at the time. Still might be friends with the guy. I'm not exactly sure. Kind of is a person I don't talk to too much, but I think I'm still fairly good friends with him. But anyway, we went over there. We sat up in the front row, and he joined us. Me and my grandma went over there just so I could check this out. She's still over at Eastview, and I'm over at the new church. So as of right now, anyway, she said she might be coming over eventually. But anyway, let's see. So yeah, he brought me over to Vale Church. I tried a service out there. Amazing worship, amazing teaching, and just awesome people that were really welcoming and greeting us. As we're new guests. They have a thing where you turn on your flashers, and then you're able to park in this new guest parking area or stuff like that, and they'll guide you in, and then they'll know that you're a guest, and they'll be able to tell you different things about the church, and tell you what you can be expecting out of something like that. Like I said, it was an awesome day. I come back home, and I followed them on social media because I was planning on going to church there. And it's like God spoke immediately. I got back here, and what happened was I followed their team on Facebook, their Vale, church thing, whatever you call it. And then basically that night, I got a notification saying the Vale Church had posted on their Facebook page. So I look at it, and it is, we need production team members for our video camera operators. And I was like, wow, God, what might you be able to do here, So I go in, and I get introduced to this guy named Dustin, which I became really great friends with him, by the way, over time. I'm just going to get a microphone so you guys can hear me a little better. But I became really good friends with him over time. But like I went there and I showed some of my skills off, and they said, honestly, we have nothing to teach you. He said, because I showed him some of my camera work from the YouTube channel, and then also just doing some stuff on the cameras themselves. And basically there was almost nothing they had to teach me. I mean, he told me a little bit more about how I could be, you know, doing different zooms and stuff and pans, because they do things a little differently than, you know, obviously just running it by yourself like I normally did. But anyway, so I do that, and then they have me serve during a practice, and everybody's just so nice. At the time, they had this guy named Kyle that was doing switching. Now we have Matt, which he's been pretty awesome too. But Kyle was really cool. I got to meet him the first weekend that I was over there, and a lot of other camera operators I became friends with, and some of our lighting operators and stuff. I just became good friends with a lot of people over there. And so I'm serving, and I'm you know, enjoying it. I tried doing a practice. They have you run through a practice watching somebody, and then usually they had me actually serve the first time that weekend actually, you know, just to see how well I did during one of the services, because it was Saturday service. And then fast forward a little bit, and I'm serving Saturday services. Fast forward a little more, and I am doing Sunday services now most of the time. That's where they need a lot of their people, and they're gonna have a pretty early call time, but I'm serving 3 services over there. Otherwise, it's 2 on Saturday, and plus you have a rehearsal both those days as well, where they run through everything and make sure everybody's mics are sounding good and stuff like that. So yeah, and then we had our original worship leader, Corey Stanley. He moved on because he felt like God was calling us somewhere else. So he moved on, and basically, you know, he was really cool. I got to know him very well. And then we got this new worship leader, Josh Pidgley, I believe is his last name. I might be messing up that last name, but anyway, he's super cool. And I've gotten to know him a little bit as well over time. I'm still kind of getting to know him because he's still pretty new. But anyway, everybody's been really awesome over there. And I do have a YouTube page. It's called Vale Church Livestream Archive, because what I do is I get this link from our head guy, Dustin, over there, and it basically lets me record the service, and then I'm able to put it up on the page, which I did ask him about, and he said that was okay. You know, he said the more ways we can get the service out there to people is awesome. So, you know, because it's a great way to spread the gospel message. And that's ultimately what I was doing with this channel, you know, too. I enjoyed the worship and enjoyed the teaching, and so, you know, I want more people to be able to hear it. And I feel like that's what God has led me to in the past. So that's another reason I felt like I need to move on, because I didn't want, you know, basically things in the world to hold me from what I knew God was calling me to. So that's why I didn't serve in a different area over there. I would have rather moved on and seen what God had for me, because he had something amazing, as you guys can tell. And I just want to be always obedient to that calling of where he wants me to go. So if this is not a permanent place, but I think it is, but if it isn't, then God will show that to me, and I'll just have to be obedient to that. But anyway, I thank you guys for following along with me this far, and you know, I want you guys to be able to see more stuff. So if you guys are, you know, wanting to, you'll be able to see that. You also may notice some uploads from this channel. Now, the reason being for that is because I found some videos that were original ones that I have not uploaded from when I started doing camera operator. Now, keep in mind though, over at Eastview, when I was in the high school ministry, there were some points where, like when we started with the camera stuff, there was some distorted audio, so just be aware of that. It was not, you know, a bad picture quality or anything, and not really bad audio either. It just was a little bit distorted. So I thought I'd make that aware to you guys. But I do have some of the original videos, and I'm going to try to post those because I found some of them. But that's pretty much all the uploads you'll see on this channel. And, you know, just be kind of a place where people can go back and watch services, like I said before in my previous video. But I wanted to tell you guys what I thought God's been, you know, doing in my life, what I've been up to, stuff like that. With that being said, I'm going to show you guys. I also have been up to, some more worship stuff. I do have a separate channel for doing that. I don't really know if I'm going to announce that, but if somebody's curious, I can probably link them in down in the comments. But little separate worship channel. I just do some random, little worship stuff on, and enjoy doing it myself. But yeah, the production team has been awesome over there. And I'm serving, in an actual adult type style, of worship environment. So that's kind of cool too. Serving with a lot of other people, multiple camera operators, and that just proves that I know a lot about video, and I've been learning a lot as well over time. Just different things. I've been moving along with the ministry, and getting to see different things they're doing. When they add cameras or change the shot around, stuff like that. But anyway, I'm going to give you guys a show around a little bit of my, little worship area if you guys are interested. And yeah, they also have a Spotify playlist that they use over at the church that is pretty cool too, so I have access to that. But yeah, it's been a great church. I highly recommend if you guys are looking for one, and you're not part of over there, because I don't want to take away from any of their, people, but if you are, looking for a great place to go to church, that is a awesome place, and I highly recommend it. Anyway, thank you guys so much for all your support over the time, and for still watching this channel. If you're still subscribed, because that's really awesome. And it's been an honor and a privilege to be able to do this for you guys over this amount of time. But I think that's the most up-to-date recent video that you're gonna ever see on this channel. Like I said, there's going to be some other videos coming from the past, but other than that, this channel pretty much is just a way for you guys to see everything that God has done on this channel, because it's all about Him. Anyway, guys, we're going to go ahead and show you guys my little worship area if you're interested. Otherwise, have a great day. We'll see you later. All right. So, anybody that wants to see the worship area, it's not currently all put together. Let me get my microphone stand moved over and stuff, because I did move that out of the way so that way I can do this video. Because yes, I do have a microphone stand set up now. Okay. See, I got this nice mic here. Audio interface over here. This is my audio gear. And then I've got some speakers, plenty of speakers. There's my camera, which is sometimes used for my vlogging channel as well. Oh, by the way, my vlogging channel, in case anybody's wondering, is, I believe I didn't say this before, but it's Nathan Simmons Vlogs on YouTube. But yeah, I've got, these are all different, these can change colors. The main one in the middle is white, always, but these two can be a color, and so can these two right here. But yeah, I have everything turned to white so I can do this video. That's also what I do when I vlog down here. But yeah, you guys see the format of what goes on. Let me get you up to the camera's height. So that's about what you would see. I was buried beneath. But yeah, you get the point. Let me put the speaker back up where it belongs. But yeah, thank you guys so much for following along with me in this journey. So happy to see what God has for me in the future. And if I encourage you guys to check out the channel if you liked, what you saw here. It's a higher quality, basically, version of what we had before. Multiple cameras, which is obviously different. I was running like one most time. And yeah, it's just awesome. And I'm super excited to see what God has me do through this ministry. And I've also got a screen back here too that covers up my window mainly, but also I had a projector that I projected stuff on here in the past, but projector since broke. But anyway, enough about my life stuff. We can't wait to see what God does through the different stuff that I do. But hopefully He'll do a great work through you guys that are still watching. And thank you guys so much for all your love and support. And we'll hopefully see you on my other channel, on the Vail Church Livestream Archive channel. Thanks, guys, and we'll see you later. Bye.